Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are continuing to discuss our top 150 series of questions on Leetcode, and today we are going to discuss a question which is text justification, and it is a hard question. So let's see how this question goes. So this question states that text justification given an array of string words and a width max width. Format the text such that every line has exactly max width characters and is fully left and right justified. You should pack your words in a greedy approach, that is, pack as many words as you can in each line. Pad extra spaces when necessary so that each line has exactly max width characters. Extra spaces between words should be distributed as evenly as possible. If the number of spaces on a line does not divide evenly between words, then the empty slots on the left will be assigned more spaces than the slots on the right. For the last line of text, it should be left justified and no extra spaces inserted between words. Note: a word is defined as a character sequence consisting of known space characters only. Each word's length is guaranteed to be greater than 0 and not exceed max width. The input array words contain at least one word. So let's consider example number 1. So this is the example given, and we are given max width as 16. So in one go we can have just 16 characters. So suppose if we consider this 4 characters, then space will come 5, then 2 7, then space will come 8, and an 10. So it becomes 10 here, and now if space comes 11 and this is sorry, this is 7, so again, so it is becoming 18. So we cannot accommodate all these 4 words, so we'll have to accommodate these 3 words first. This is n, and for this is n also, now you can see these are total 8 characters, 2 here, 2 here, and 4 here. So 8 characters are there, and total 16 alphabets can come. So 8 characters are still remaining, so 4 spaces will come here and 4 spaces will come here. And if it would have been 9 spaces, then 4 spaces would have come here and 5 spaces would have come here. So on the left it is mentioned that we will have more spaces. So extra spaces between words should be distributed as evenly as possible. If the number of spaces on the left line on a if number of spaces on a line does not divide evenly between words, the empty slots on the left will be assigned more spaces than the slots on the right. So this is the case, and we have to also keep a track of last line. For last line we'll just start writing our text from the left, and whatever spaces are left on the right, like we will just add spaces there. And yeah, and also, like if in the middle just one word is present, then we will left align this word to the left side, and then we will add the space. So this is one extra edge case. So in this way we have to return our final vector of string. So let's see through our code how we will proceed ahead. So we'll do the same, first of all we will count up to how many words we can accommodate, and on the basis of that we will set how many spaces we will set after each and every word. So first we will have to count, like as in our case also we counted like whether these 4 words can be accommodated or not. So this way only we will count, and so let's define so this words string is given, and max width is the maximum width allowed. So n is the words dot size of this words vector, and then we are defining these we are defining some of the integers. So start value is 0, and 0 cur is 0, and covered chars is 0, and then string temp is also defined, and then we are defining our answer vector is string ans. So we'll start iterating the loop, like start is 0 and end is also 0 initially, and start will go up to n, like, and now we'll set current as 0 and covered chars as 0 also. So end will start loop from start, and it will go up to n, and if end is equals to start, for the first word we'll just add it into our like whatever length is there, we will add it into our current. So this curve will store how many of the spaces we will be requiring, and else like if it is not equals to start, then we will add the word, and we will, this one is being added for the space. this one refers to space. Now if this current is greater than max width, then we will break out of this loop. Otherwise we will add this covered characters, like these characters are being covered here, so we will add its length. Now final space, like when I will come out of this loop, then spaces which we have to accommodate will be max width minus covered chars, because this covered chars contains non-empty characters. So like spaces would be equals to max width minus covered characters, and number of words will be end minus start. And now we will define our temp as empty string, and finally we'll add this temp to our answer, like answer dot pushback temp. So there are some if else condition. So if end is equals to n, so if we are at the last word, so if we are at the last word, then it means that we are at the last line, and for the last line we have to add all the words on the left side, and for the remaining words, for the remaining space, we have to just add space characters. So what the same thing we'll do here, like we will start iterating from start to end, and if I is not equals to end minus 1, then we will add the words, and then we will add a space as well, and we will decrement the spaces value because this space has been covered, and else if it is the last word, then we'll just add the words I, and like whatever now spaces are left, we will assign it to j, and we'll add those spaces by using this while loop. Now if the line is not last one, then we'll check if number of words are 1 or not. If number of words are not, if number of words are 1, then it is quite simple. We just have to add this into our temp, and the spaces which are there, we will just add the spaces, like as we are doing in this case, this acknowledgement case. We will just add the word, and whatever space is left, we will just add the space characters. So this is covered, and now we are just left with one more case where now where we have to add this string which is not the last one, and number of words is not 1. So we'll define this quotient, and that will be equals to spaces divided by number of words minus 1, and remainder would be spaces divided by number of words minus 1. So suppose if spaces are 9 and the number of words were like let's consider this example. So if number of words here are 3, and suppose spaces were 9, so we will do like how many space characters we want to accommodate, like 2, 3 minus 1, that is 2. So that is why we are taking number of words minus 1, and for our case if spaces are 9, then quotient will be 2, sorry, quotient will be 4, 9 divided by 2 is 4, and remainder would be 1. So 4 means that we will add 4 characters, and for the like this remainder will cover like how many times we have to add one more character, like 5 character we will add remainder number of times, and for the remaining places we will add just quotient number of characters, space characters. So we will start iterating the loop, and if I is not equals to n minus 1, so if it is equals to end, then we'll just add the we will add the word, like there is no space character we need to add. But if it is not equals to end, then what we'll do is we will add this word, and then we'll check if remainder is greater than 0, then we will add 1 in our quotient, and we will also decrement our remainder count, and we will add the space accordingly. Otherwise we will just add spaces quotient number of times if remainder has become 0. And yeah, I think this solution should work. Like when we will come out of the loop, we will just add our temp to our answer, and start will be equals to end, because we have to now iterate our loop from the end index. So this solution, like finally we will return our answer. So I hope you have understood the explanation to this question. So let's try to run this solution and see whether it's working fine. Let's move this upward. So yeah, these cases are getting accepted. Let's try to submit it as well. So yeah, it is getting accepted. So this solution is working fine. I hope you have understood the explanation to this hard problem. This question should also have been asked in various companies. Let's see, like you can see in the last 3 months, this has been asked in Uber, Movers, Meta, Microsoft, LinkedIn, Airbnb, Visa. You can see lots of companies are asking this question, and it is quite a hard question, and I think I have given an easy explanation to this question, and it is like after this explanation I think the solution should be quite easy, and it is quite like you all should understand it. So give me the feedback in the comment section of the video, like this video and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more such videos related to top India 150 series. Like we are covering this top India 150 series of questions on Leetcode, and we will be covering all the questions in this series. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, and thanks and have a nice day.